Hello Taurus, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 15th to the 21st of July. Hope you're doing well. Did you manage to cop hold of that? Those videos I did? Maybe a little bit too complicated actually. Sometimes I go way too far. And I do apologise about that. It's a learning curve for everybody. We're all on this journey together, which is really nice. So welcome to this journey. Welcome to your reading. Yes, the overall energies here: karmic message on your relationship side, karmic message on your financial side, influences from the universe, influence from past self, future self, general outcome or the lesson that needs to be sort of learned from this week. Those videos that I was talking about, it will be linked at the end of the end of this reading here. It's all about the energies and the changing energies that are going on, and maybe they're affecting you, like me, like everybody. And so if you can understand those sort of changes in energies, it's easier when you understand what's going on in the energetic environment around you. Okay, so it's a little bit like that. It's a bit of a heads up sort of thing. So take that into account when you're having your reading today. There's energies external to you as much as energies internal to you. And the more that you can get into the flow, so you can use those external energies in order to get the best out of life, the better the world will be. Anyway, on to your reading here. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the overall energies here. For you, Taurus. Taurus, what is going on? It looked... Oh, this is quite funny. It seems to be like a thing here where you're looking at another option at the moment. And this could be whatever you're living the most within your life. This is what it concerns with. So if it could be relationships as much as your financial side, whatever you're really concentrating on, it's a sort of like, it's almost like the energy is sort of saying this week here, there's going to be a moment where you're looking at an option and you wouldn't normally be looking at it because you're normally going down your road, as it were. And it's like you've just kind of gone, what's that? Oh, right, okay. And, I think it needs to be looked at again. I think you probably need to stop and have a real time out with yourself and look at that option. Four of Pentacles, yeah. I think this is what it's saying here. So this is the overall energies. It's sort of saying don't get stuck on a tunnel vision pathway, which is easy to do. I'm a Capricorn. I'm an earth sign. I know what you mean, Taurus. I get it. I really do. Sometimes, earth signs can be just like kind of going, ploughing on through, just going, ah. And I think this merits looking at this option. It's like you're going to find yourself looking at this option. Okay, let's just see what's going on in your relationship side. And this is on this side. We've got the karmic message, influence in the universe, past self, future self, and the general lesson. This door comes in from a coincidence happens. So it's like you're thinking about someone, and that someone's favorite band is this, and that music then comes up on the radio, and you stop at traffic lights, and you got your window open. You can just hear someone saying something that connects you to that person, sort of thing. That's the sort of that it merits looking at twice in this, and that's what's coming in from the universe. And it's like your karmic path is it's like it's growing feathers, as if it's growing wings. That's what it's sort of saying on your relationship side. It's like your karmic path is trying to help you grow wings and fly. Your past self here, this is coming into this here, and I think this is what this whole sort of a little bit of the tunnel vision is all about. And I think this is also here on this card here, because you get the Four of Pentacles on the overall energies. It's don't give away anything too lightly as well. And when we go on this tunnel vision sort of attitude, as we can well do, sometimes we can hold on to that too tightly, and also we can, we can give a lot to that tunnel vision there, and maybe this is here where you've got to like give yourself a bit of time and space to look at the options that are around you. The future self here is tied into the lesson. It depends on whether you look at this option or not. That's what your future is going to be about. And we'll see that because it seems like a double-edged sort of future. So there's two possibilities. The destination always remains the same, but it's how you get there, sort of thing. And the lesson that's coming out of this week here is don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I told that to my son today, actually. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And he's French, so I had to explain it. And which is very true. It's like when someone's giving you a horse, don't because you look at the age of the horse through its teeth. How it's the whole idea of being long in the tooth, sort of thing. And when it's long in the tooth, obviously the horse is old. So don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So in other words, don't look at the details. If it's a real gift, accept it. And that's what ties into this here. Blimey. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, good quality work, emotional work here. And I think you're doing the emotional thing about it here. This option that the universe is offering you, and it could well be you have options on both sides here, is to do with you need to do some good quality work, emotionally good quality work. And sometimes good quality emotional work means being bluntly honest with oneself. Rather than kind of going, it's okay, gonna get through it, yeah, gonna be fine. I adore that attitude, and you've got that, and that's great. But at the same time, if you're looking at this option, you need to look at also your emotional side for you and how you engage your emotions in life. Because we've got the 3 and the 4 here. This is like your karmic path is swinging off the overall energies that are around you. And it's wow, look at that. I said it's an option. 4 of Wands here. This could be an option of marriage. There's 2 4s here. A lot of people got 4s last week as well. I've forgotten which it was, actually. I think it was the fire signs. But anyway, 4 of Wands here. It's the unison of one person who's gone down the pathway, which is the 2 of Wands is on one side of one person, 2 of Wands on the other. And you can see these 2 people here completely in the middle. And they're celebrating, and they've created a whole new castle of life. They're creating something. It's moving into a home or doing something. But this is what the universe is offering you about this. And I think it's looking honestly at the situation. Look at that. 8 of Wands from your past self. There's a lot of information that's coming in from your past self. It's funny that you got the 8 of Wands here and you got the 2 4s there. Okay, you got the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles, yeah? So, and that's the funny thing is it's like, 4 of Pentacles at Earth sign, 4 of Wands fire sign. And as I was saying earlier on, I think the 4s came out in the fire signs last week. Correct me if I'm wrong. You'll be able to tell me in the comments section. But this is a lot of information from your past here that you are that it's helping you enormously not to get caught up in tunnel vision. Yeah, now that's your future self. There is 2 paths here. Either you can shoulder the world and just like shoulder the world like Atlantis and Atlantis, what's his name, Atlas, yeah, shouldering the world upon your shoulders, or you can let go of loads of things. And the thing is that's where you get the 4 of Pentacles as well there. And I think you've got to shoulder the responsibility of your own emotions as you examine this option. Because this option seems to be tied into some marriage or something like that. or love or moving in with someone, and there's a lot of information, a lot of focal direction from the past, basically. And that's where you're destined to do this quality work, emotional quality work, so you can combine it with other people. And out the top there, you get the 5 of Swords. Yeah, 5 of Swords. This person here has kind of said, right, I'm not fighting anymore. Forget it. It's just wasting my time. I'm walking away from this battle. And they're taking a direction. That's a good side of the 5 of Swords. It's a good side of all 5s, because all 5s are transitional cards. It's going from one state to another. And he's heading off into another state. And this is where I think you need to take yourself out of that conflictual sort of thing. And I think that's where the emotions come into it all. And that's when you can really let go of loads of stuff and open the doors to love, basically. So I would walk away from any sort of conflict, that you just recognize maybe that is the option, to sort of kind of go, do I really need to fight? Do we really need to fight? No, probably not, actually. That's what I feel. Anyway, let's have a look what's going on in your financial side. This is something that's connected to the path. This is like a long-term path that you are fulfilling. Basically, the universe is also pulling into this long-term path. This is where coincidences is coming in. It seems like the world is working for you rather than against you at the moment. The universal energies and stuff like that. The past self here is pulling into that, and that's where obviously if you're opening a business or starting a project, or if you want to develop a project or take something a little bit further, you've got to be honest with yourself and not give everything away cheaply. That's the lesson that should be learned. I think it's self-value. I think you're learning a lot about self-value from the past. And if someone offers you a job working for $3 an hour, £3 an hour, whatever it is, it's just kind of go, wow, look, there's no way. I love doing that type of job, but there's no way I'm going to work for $3 an hour. Ain't gonna happen. And that's where I think you can really get the best out of. And when you're trying to do your business or your projects and stuff like that, do not, and then you'll be very good at this, Taurus. Do not, suffer fools gladly. Do not, you've got a lovely heart. There is no doubt about it. But be honest, basically. And this comes out again. Be honest with yourself, and just sort of like realize that kind of like business is business sometimes. I know it's a bit difficult, and that's money for you, but I think it will stand you good steads. And in the future, your future's pulling also to the future's here is pulling to the lesson that seems to be learned here from this week. And the past there, as I said, the past is, it's pulling into that. Okay, there is something that comes in from the past, but I think it's because it's a long-term plan that you're going on. Let's just see what's going on, the general answer or the outcome, as it were, or message or lesson for the week. Well, it says you can. Sometimes we get so engrossed in something that we forget about who we are. And it's very easily done, especially for earth signs, because they get involved in it in a very, very physical way. And it's sort of saying, it's not nasty, but it's saying you can run, but you can't hide. It's not like you're being chased or anything like that at all. I think it's this automatism that you've got within in regards to work. You just need to be a little bit careful this week. The energy that's been coming in from the sun has been coronal hole. We saw that in the energy update, which will be linked around the top of my head there at some point. And this will encourage that way of thinking, of kind of like bulldozing your way through life. And there's more ways to make a curry. Normally it's skin a cat, but I'm fed up skinning a cat. And I've got nothing against cats. So I'm going to say it's more than one way to make a curry. Okay. So, that's the sort of message that comes out of this week. Look at that. 7 of Wands on your karmic path here. As I said, there's something, there's the 6 of Wands. You're obviously getting some sort of success within business or projects. Things are advancing, or things have advanced for some time now. And this is where, there's a degree where you do have to, stay true to your ideals and so forth. But this is possibly where the offering comes in here, to sort of save you in a way, to stop you from, to help you find that work-play balance in life. I say it to you a lot, actually. I don't say it to many other signs. Maybe to Aries, which is just next door to you, because it's very similar. You got similar because you're in that quadrant there of workaholics, in a way, in a certain degree. And it's just, so, I understand you've got to go down it, but this person here, the best way to defend his path is just to do it. And I think that's a case of just doing it. And once you start doing it, you've got to arrange space for you to grow as a person on your relationship side, for you to do pleasurable things in life, and etc. From the universe, you get the 8 of Cups. As I said, I think you've already started off on a journey. You're looking for your happiness. You've been working hard, and your happiness is because the moon is eclipsing the sun on the 8 of Cups there. And it's like, it's there. You can see that ring of light around the moon when it's a total eclipse. And the sun's there. And the thing is, it doesn't impair your sort of vision when there's eclipse, so you can't see perfectly clear around you. And that's why it's a bit of a curiosity sort of pathway. And the universe is sort of saying, if you're going to go after this with your happiness. With your happiness in mind. Let that be a bit of a driving force for you. Talk about the sun, about under the moon. It's happiness. And this is why I said, like, there's something that's coming in, and I said it could be tied to this side here, is about your happiness. It's like you've just got to be very careful of it this week, Taurus. You're fantastic, Taurus, and it'd be a shame to lose you to, 60-hour week jobs and stuff like that, because it would be difficult to have a perfect exchange with other people. And look at that. That's you. King of Pentacles. That's you, Taurus. And that's what you should be living in the future. And it's a very wise position. It's a very learned position. And with that wisdom and that learned aspect, that's when you can really start making a difference in your life, in what you do in your business and your projects and stuff like that. Well, did I say you can run but you can't hide, right? Everyone who's been watching this, who's seen my readings before, you'll probably know by now that the 7 of Cups for me is what I define as the evident path. There's plenty of choices around you, some of them good, some of them really bad for your soul, for your energy, for your spirit. But there's only one cup that's giving you water there, that beautiful emotion of life, of really following the evident path. And look at that. You've got the 7 of Wands, on your karmic path. And that's what the message is, or the lesson is out of that, and the 7 of Cups. You've got the similar sort of thing going on there on the relationship side as well, but it's much more outside, connected with other people. This is all to do with you and how you approach life more than anything else, Taurus. Absolutely fantastic reading. It's a long reading. I've gone on way too much. I'm way over the time. Let's just see what's going on with your thingy, with the Light Seers card. Bit of clarification. With the 4 of Pentacles, you get the 3 of Wands. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the journey. This is what I'm saying is, don't sell yourself cheaply. Go for quality rather than quantity. And this, in order to get quality, you've got to have a look at, your good quality work within your emotional side of life. And that is on a very physical front. And look at that. You get the Fool card with it. That's the beginning of a journey. And that beginning of that journey seems to be like that you've just got to walk away from situations that just sort of like make you frustrated and live life. You know, if you love those people and they people love you, yeah, we can sometimes fight. We can sometimes have, arguments. But if the eternal love is there, you'll go off, you'll do whatever you've got to do, you'll come back, and that person will still be there. And this is more sort of like a friend, family sort of scenario here. Not necessarily a one-to-one. It could well be for some of you, you know. It's a whole new world that's going to open up to you, a whole new paradigm. This is about going into a new paradigm as well. And this is what's coming in from the universe with the World card as well. World card is a Capricorn card. It's an Earth sign card. It's really bringing in some beautiful things for you because it brings in all the elements that you need in order to get the best out of life. Yeah, it sent you off on a mission in regards to your relationship side. And your mission is to now, on this part of this mission, is to explore the good quality emotions that you have within you, and you need to allow them to flow. It's a bit of a leap of faith here. And you're going off, according to the past, you're going off on a mission. You're off on this mission. You've had the information in order to get the best out of life. You've got a focal point about it all. In the future, this is what I was talking about, quality rather than quantity. The 10 of Wands. You're carrying, this is where they come back to that as well, the emotional sort of side of things. You're carrying too much emotions, I think, within you. You're not letting it out. You're not speaking about it. And I think that needs to be spoken here. That's the good quality work. That's the 8 of Pentacles. It really is concentrating on the nitty gritty, the little cogs in the whole big machine, as it were. And it works really, really well for you in such a beautiful way. With the 5 of, look at that, with the 5 of Swords, you get the 7 of Cups, which you've got on that side as well. Evident paths coming for you all the time here. As I said, it's just the 1 cup giving you the good stuff. And I think this is what the gift is. It's an evidence that you should just naturally walk away from it. You know, did I drop a card? I think I did, you know. It felt like I did. Well, no, maybe not. There you go. There is a couple of cards that are turned over. King of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. This is now, we're coming onto your financial side. So 3 of Cups. I'll tell you what, let's just pull one for the overall energies. We've gone way over time anyway. You're getting a massive bonus, Taurus. A real massive bonus. That's the wonder of just letting time rock and roll, you know what I mean? You get the 4 of Pentacles, where you get the 4 of Wands with the 4 of Pentacles. Look at that. Obviously, this side here is connected to this side here, and I said it on the happiness song as well. So this is where you've got, you know, the overall energies is the 4 of Pentacles, but you've got the 4 of Wands on it on your financial side, and you really are walking into a whole new dimension of life. With the 7 of Wands, you've got the 10 of Wands. Twice you've got the 10 of Wands. With this time on this side, it's with the 8 of Pentacles. And this time over here, it's with the 7 of Wands. Yes, you need to follow your pathway. And as I said, once you start following your pathway, that's when you can make it a lot lighter for you. Oh, blimey. Hang on a second. Once you go off on your pathway, it will make it a lot lighter for you. You're trying to do too much or too... Yeah, that's that tunnel vision. That's what I was saying about work-play balance. That's what you've got to get into mind here. Don't worry about the world around you, because you're off on your pathway. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going. Yeah, you're off on that world of curiosity. You've got that second card of curiosity, which is the Moon card, which is quite good because it's a Scorpio card, which is your opposite. And this is allowing you to bring things to the surface by following your pathway, but also allowing the space within your pathway to open up the curiosity. I think this is helping you to see what the situation is on your relationship side. I really think your financial world or your business or your job or your projects is allowing you a situation where you can really observe your sort of emotional side of life and get some good quality victories apparently out of it. But it's going to be a bit surprising to you. And that's why you got the 8 of Pentacles on that side. With this here on your past for your financial side, you get the Ace of Swords with the Sun. And really, you've obviously come across something that really works for you in the way of a project, business, or even a career path, or whatever it is. You seem to be very happy with what's going on or where you're going and everything like that. And it is bringing you into you. Yeah, look at that. You get the Two of Cups that just wants to fall out. I was just looking at the King of Pentacles when that happened. So this is all about you getting in alignment with yourself more than anything else on your financial side. Nine of Cups, there is a lot. You've got a lot going for you. You've got a lot going for you. You just got to sort of be like as cool as a cucumber on that pathway of work, basically. And it will provide you enormous amounts of security, but also at the same time, enormous amounts of opportunities to explore life. But it is the evident path of following your pathway. That's it comes from your karmic path. And look at that. That's what it came out earlier on with the King of Pentacles. Earlier on, we get the Three of Cups that comes out on that side there, which is the message for this week. I think this is the message for this. The evident path here is about friendship. It's about enjoying time with people. It's about downtime as much as uptime. You're up for it, and you're taking some downtime to deal with when you're going to be up for it. So, it's without shadow of a doubt here. I think you've just got to be very attentive to trying to do too much and being observant about this opportunity that's just coming out the blue in a way, because it comes out the blue with the Moon card there. And that's going to allow you to really do some extremely quality work for you emotionally in life. And it will free you up. It will free you up enormously to allow your relationship side to develop in such beautiful ways, really. But don't focus on that. Focus on the fact that the work still has to be done. So I think maybe there is a case of being tunnel vision about exploring that sort of emotional sort of side of life. There you go, Taurus. Massive, massive reading for you. I don't know why. Just felt like you needed it. So there you go. You got a real bonus this week, I will see you soon. Thanking you very much for all your sort of likes, shares, and all of that malarkey here on YouTube. Any which way you show your appreciation is very much appreciated from my side. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.